Oh, that's even larger than I expected. That's a lot of biters. That's a lot of biters. Alright, let's get right back into this. Though I don't remember what I was doing last time. So I think it's time we start laying down some rail tracks, rail signals. Let me grab my resources back out of the chests that I put them in. Yeah, I want the resource input near the top here. Probably right around here. Then I can go south. Okay, so oil, iron, copper, stolen cone, coal, not cone. Train signals mean you don't want the train stopping in the next block, because it'll cause problems like everything getting stuck. Well, but we'll get back over here real quickly and not blow up my water pipe that I almost ran into. My tank's just gonna keep driving away on me. So you make sure the tank is stopped before you get out of it. Can you blow up train rail signals by running over them with a tank? No, I'm pretty sure you can blow up the rail stations though. Okay, so oil request is going to be here. I like color coding everything because it makes me happy. I don't want to have to deal with some of these trees or apparently my own rail. Oops. Oops. And then not blow up the water pipe. This time. Do apparently run into and blow up one of my electric miners, though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25. I promise I can do math. Sometimes, maybe. It's definitely debatable. I keep hitting R. I wonder if I've rotated anything by accident. I wanted to work on modular armor next, because that'll get me one step closer to having some robo buddies help me out. Not immediately concerning, but I don't like them. And that's enough reason for me to use some explosives for some friendly negotiations. I do want to take care of that fairly large biter nest up here, and possibly anything else right over there. Let's make the biters angry. And then clear up everybody who's chasing me. Because holy cow, there's a lot of them. And looks like they got stuck on the trees a little bit there. Let's try to finish clearing out the nests this time around. So that things stop spawning. And then real quickly head out of there. I don't want my tank to blow up. That would be unfortunate. You don't have to worry about the biters aggroing on your pollution and coming to attack your factory if there are no biters. I think I can actually take out all the nests in one go there. Save a little bit on ammunition costs. Oh, there's a lot up there. I see one nest over here and I see another nest right here, and yeah, those are big nests on the map. I'm far enough away from my factory that it really doesn't matter, but I kind of want to deal with them anyways, just to show them I can. Let's not stop in the middle of all the biters. And let's make sure we do some damage to their numbers before we retreat. Tactically retreat. One spawner and a lot of worms. Previously, a lot of worms. And then I'm going to clear out the other nest over to its side, which is also a big one. Big two. Okay, there's a lot of nests up here. And, of course, they both get involved. I'm just kind of keeping on the edge. Trying to take out as many of these spider spawners as I can real quick here. And then I might use some explosives to... Oh, yep, they've definitely evolved. I saw that. You see those big blue guys? I think the big blue guys are large spitters, which means that the evolution factor's definitely gone up. Luckily, my explosives do still work just fine on them. That's not great. That did a lot of damage to my tank. Some friendly negotiation tactics. Now comes the fun part. Advanced oil refining. I think this is where a lot of people have lost themselves playing this game and just been unable to figure out what to do next. So the way I like to do my inputs is I'm going to use underground pipes to connect the water together. Just like so. Why do I have an odd number of underground pipes? See that? Where am I missing one? Concerning. Very concerning. You don't want an odd number of underground pipes. Oh, I remember. I know I have an odd number of pipes now. It's because I blew one of them up earlier with my tank. Like, several hours ago. I'm getting some robo-buddies finally. That'll be helpful for when I inevitably misbuild things and or build stuff in the wrong spot so I can move them. Power armor needs processing units. I suppose that's fine. It's gonna be a little bit janky. Actually, I'll do 2 personal robo-ports. So I'll want to make some more robo-buddies. I like my robo-buddies. Factory's not exactly a fast... This is a slowery, not a fastery. I'm gonna limit explosive shell crafting to help save on resources. Oh, I already did. I'm gonna limit it even more. Stop crafting. I really should have built more than 3 blue science assemblers. But I didn't expect to take the research from this base this far. Why is this not charging? Oh, it is charging. It's charging the roboports first. And it's just really slow. Yeah, 630 kilowatts charging. 200 megajoules is math that I can't remember how to do right now. That is future me's problem. Actually, I don't even think that's future me's problem. I don't think I care. I like the little beepy sounds that the robots make. Do I want petroleum at the top or the... I think I want petroleum at the top set of tanks. So petroleum, light oil, heavy oil, I think is how I want it. Let me craft even more underground pipes. And then heavy oil comes out even further. Having 8 refiners means I'll be able to work fairly quickly. And then I don't think I actually care on this one. Some more pipe to grounds and some more pipes to deal with. I am out of iron plates. Takes a lot of resources to set up the advanced oil refining, but that'll be the... It's going to be the key to our entire new base, because it's going to both power the trains, power the base, and also power all the petrochem products that we need. So it's pretty important that I get this right. Or at least right enough. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to be right enough. But I think I'm going to just drag the water down an entire extra row, because underground pipes are expensive. And I don't want to have to spend more on them than I actually have to. And I'm going to set up the same general build right up here. Instead of doing this by hand, I can copy-paste now. And then just swap the recipes out. I'm going to build this so I can always grab this design and paste another copy here, or another, like, 3 or 4 copies here, because making expandable designs in this game is very, very helpful. Bots are not very fast. Is there worker robot speed somewhere that I can research? just to make things a little faster. Then I'm going to actually use a priority splitter here, because this is also going to be my train power, but I do definitely want priority to go to the fuel. And my recording computer had some issues this morning, because NVIDIA decided to push out an update. You tried debugging that when your computer keeps crashing. And then once I got that working, one of the crashes caused my file system table on one of my hard drives to get corrupted, so I couldn't even open up my files to start recording, and I'm just like, this is not how I wanted my morning to go. But I want to crack heavy oil into light oil if I have more heavy than light, and I want to crack light into petroleum if I have more light than petroleum. That logic doesn't work. It's because I needed to hook up these outputs correctly. Yeah, I've just got to run back over this way, though, so I can hook this guy up to this. I'm going to become the single most important power pole in the entire base. We'll see if that's enough power to kickstart things. It might not be, because I need to fill up 4 whole tanks of oil. And I just realized I forgot to put my radar down over there. I was about to hit the map button and zoom in on the tank over there just to make sure everything's actually working. But I won't be able to see anything over there because it's too far away. I forgot my radars because they're all sitting in my inventory right there. If I hold my radars, I can see... Yep, that covers the entire oil field. I'm looking at the blue up on the mini-map in the top right. And the power grid getting priority is a good thing. The power grid definitely had to have priority on fuel, otherwise the entire factory kinda stops working. And that would not work. That would be unfortunate. I think our pollution cloud's going to expand off to the left. So I may want to go make... Actually, I may automate flamethrower ammo for the tank. Then just go do some negotiations in this area. Preemptively. Using some chaotic strategies here to get the extra steel into the second flamethrower ammo crafter. We actually have a fully loaded tank now, which is amazing for biter management. Especially now that this factory is going to get very smelly very quickly. I want to make sure I clear it out this area over here. Let's deal with some of these biters first, and then I can start worrying about hooking everything else up to the train network. That biters? Nope, that's copper. This one I will take out. The flamethrower is pretty good. Especially when you have just a lot of biters that you've got to deal with. Because they're definitely getting stronger. At this point, there's not a whole lot that can actually cause me problems if I don't, so long as I don't let my tank get blown up. Yeah, if my tank gets blown up, then I have a bad day. Because there's just a lot of biter nests over here. We are pretty far out in the map. But the biters, please stop getting in the way of me just trying to blow up their nests. Get rid of the guys chasing me. Got the problem. Because I got stuck on that cliff there, that almost ended poorly. Oh, that's even larger than I expected. That's a lot of biters. That's a lot of biters. I'm still annoyed that they took out 2 of my robots. Those robots are expensive. Take out as many nests as I can. And then get the hell out of here before my tank blows up. God, that did a lot of damage very quickly. But down here, the spider nests at least seem to be a bit smaller. There's a not-so-small one. Yeah, that's a not-so-small one. Oh, come on. Didn't even get that close to you guys. And now I have like an entire swarm chasing me. Do you guys really want to play that bad? You guys really want to play that bad? We can play. But I think I can probably just do something like this. I don't have enough space here. Do I? I don't. And that is why spaghetti was invented. And I can start running all my rails. I think I'll do copper first because it's the closest. Do the existing rail network. Rail signal out, chain signal in, prevent deadlocks. Yeah, my mouse is just freaking out. I think I need to get a better... I need to actually get a mouse pad at some point. I'm currently just using sheets of paper. Rail signal out, chain signal in. Best way to keep deadlocks from deadlocking. Because I don't want the train to stop here. I want it to stop here, and they only stop in blocks after rail signals. That's how you can think about it. Let's not blow up my power supply there. I almost ran into those. that wouldn't have worked out very well. I built these too close to the tracks. Luckily, if you build stuff in the wrong spot with the robots, you can just tell your robots to fix it. Just tell your robots to fix your mistakes. And finish building those. It's always fun to watch these turn on. These mining outposts turn on for the first time. You just get like a river of ore coming out of them. It's super satisfying. Lots of copper ore. What did our copper ore production just do? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're producing some copper ore now. What, with 500 science required? At least it's not the million that the next level takes. That, and not a million, 1,000. 1,000 and a million are not the same number. Yeah, because I don't want my robo buddies to get blown up again. That would make me sad. Now that I can actually start circling this nest a little bit. I think I can actually take out all the nests this time. No, nope, I need to do a tactical retreat. Worms are now tense. Yeah, those worms are now past tense. And these worms into wuzzerms? Maybe? Worm. No worm. Problem has been resolved. I'm kind of... because there's a bunch of trees on this iron. I wonder if I can, I wonder if I can burn them down. I've got some flamethrower ammo. So I wonder if I can just cause a forest fire. It looks like the answer may be yes. This solves the tree problem. This definitely solves the tree problem. Oh, that deals damage. I suppose that makes sense. I should set up a fire break. I should set up a fire break so that it doesn't spread too far. I don't want it to spread forever. I just wanted to clear off my iron patch. I wonder how large of a fire break you actually need in this game. Before I actually turn... Yeah, I'm going to... I think that looking at how large this guy is, I'm going to need to clear out this area before I turn on my iron mine. Otherwise, my iron mine's just going to get completely destroyed. Because I don't want to have to deal with defenses, so you go on the offensive to not have to go on the defensive. I can strategy. Ah. A lot of damage being dealt very quickly. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay, step one. Don't get blown up. This next nest is quite large. Let me make sure that I am stocked up and ready to go. I'm being chased by a lot of biters. A lot of spitters. But fire is still an effective strategy. I'm stuck on something and that is really, 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 really bad because that's a lot of damage very, very, very quickly. Nope, stop. Rude. Rude. I am stuck on a cliff, and that is not a good spot to be stuck on a cliff. There's a lot of damage very, very quickly. Yeah, I got stuck on that little corner of cliff there. Which is not great. There's a lot of biters down there. A lot. Just stay moving, just stay moving. That's a lot of... That's a lot. I made a lot angry at me. Roast them. I gotta cook them. Yeah, that's... This is gonna be a little hard to deal with. There's a lot of biters in there. I like how the worms are basically just human, or not human, biter body shields. You know, best defense is good offense, or something like that. And this is definitely an offense. These guys are in the middle of a forest. No. Didn't I just make a nice discovery related to forests? I don't know if that's actually, if the forest fire is actually going to help with anything or not. I'm just going to try to just go full throttle straight through the middle. And my thing's going to blow up and I'm going to die. Did not work. You guys aren't immune to fire. Nope, they are not immune to fire. And then there's just a lot of worms. That worm had a lot more health than I expected, and that's a load game. My last autosave was from before I did all that. At least have my strategy, though. Oh, come on. That was adorable. He was, he tried. He didn't succeed. I think we're mostly home free at this point. I think we're mostly home free. Yeah, we're home free.